Hey everybody, Brian here from quantlabs.net. Okay, continuing along with a previous question that led to this response. Thank you very much for creating a YouTube video. That was excellent. No sweat, my man. I'm thinking about signing up for your $100 per month membership. Now this makes me gush all inside, to be honest. You seem to be the leader in the ATS arena, algorithmic trading systems arena. Your philosophy is spot on. You're a visionary. I appreciate what you say. It makes me pretty. Always got to eat that humble pie. Your philosophy about having your own copy of source code and tweaking it for your own needs is perfect. I agree. I don't know why you have haters, but it's probably because they're jealous of your future success and they are so short-sighted to see that future will be all artificial ATS bots running with very few manual traders. Totally agree. Everything's going to automate. If it's not going to be building cars, which is already happening in Japan, and proliferate through many countries, many areas of business, that's happening, especially in trading. Next up, I purchased AlgoTrader, which is an open source Java-based automated trading platform developed by Andy Fleury in Switzerland. I know the system. I also purchased Al Brooks' price action strategy course for $250. Wow, they're getting pricey, aren't they? And Neil, I hope I got that name right. Neil Fuller price action system as well. I'd like to take AI Brooks principles and code it into AlgoTrader and test it out. Okay, there's two things I can discuss about that. First, let's talk about all the open source trading platforms, all the trading platforms out there that are somewhat where you can download partial code, all code. I've looked at Market.Cetera, the very first one of its kind out ever for any open trading system. Where is it today? Nowhere. What about TradeLink, the .NET one? Great, another great platform. Where is it today? Nowhere. They've commercial, and I don't know where they're at, and they probably lost a lot of community. This system is pretty good. We've also had another presentation from another one that's Java-based. There's a lot of them, and there's probably going to be 100 more coming tomorrow. I have no problem with these. The issue is concerning, as you said earlier, to try to develop your own with your own source code, tweaking it for your own needs. It's easier, and especially as I keep saying about Python, I've been learning about Python, I've been digging Python, and I'm getting things done faster with a smaller amount of code. So I could go on about that. Please let me know when you're about to release your Forex ATS. I'm very interested in purchasing your system and to know what your ATS is like. As I said earlier, it's source code. You implement it and install it yourself. You control that source code. You own that source code. I hope it's based upon price action strategies similar to Al Brooks and Neil. I can't say. It's very hard for me to stay on top of so many books coming out almost every day. I mean, I've been offered 2 book deals that they're not, no offense to the publishers, but not worth it for me to do. And the credibility that comes with it, maybe, that's fine. But that's why my YouTube channel, my Facebook, and all that funky stuff. But I'm sure these are decent books. In terms of price action, I'm actually addressing that in the next few scripts in my Python to do exactly that, to do price action, where I'm going to have my next step is a watch list. I'm going to have, let's say, a trading pair that looks good for a long and a short. We put that on a watch list. We put a few metrics on it using ATR and some other metrics. Once those metrics under certain price action methodologies come into play, then it will put into a market entry, and that's where the real price action kicks in to calculate the automatic stop loss and all that fun stuff with a soft target, blah 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 blah, and do an exit. And that I'm going to be focusing on. So I'm not sure if it's similar to what you've spent money on. I don't know. From what I've seen, this is a really, really good methodology for any position you put on. It doesn't matter what type of, well, I guess it doesn't matter. It works for equities, and I said the equities include the ETFs, stock, and indices and mutual funds. So focusing on that for the price action. So hopefully I'll help you out. And there's, of course, going to be price action for all the other asset class trading strategies or systems or whatever you want to call them that I'll be working on as well. So yeah, that function will be there as well. Hopefully it'll help you out. Thanks for the question, and hope you like the answer. Over and out.